Katrina from Shutter Hire Photography. My studio is located in Cardiff in South Wales. So I've just received a package from Katebackdrop. This is one of their Cake Smash design backdrops. It's a 3 metre by 2 metre. I like to use that size. I just find that it's the best for my setup in my studio. So behind me you can see I've got a wooden frame with some metal bars on there. I then use magnets to stick the backdrop onto my frame. So this system was something that I had installed so that I would be able to pull the backdrop nice and tight and get a seamless look without getting any wrinkles in the backdrop. What I was finding with backdrop support systems with 2 tripods and a pole was that I couldn't quite get it wrinkle free as I would have liked. So I had this little system installed. So this is the backdrop that I've chosen. I've got a little boy coming in for their Cake Smash tomorrow. So I'm going to get it out and I'm going to get it prepped ready for him to arrive tomorrow. So what I'll do is I'll take it out of the packaging, I will lay it out, give it an iron, I'll stick it up, and if there's any more creases left in it, I'll then give it a good steam. I've got a handheld steamer which I find really useful. So the great thing about these backdrops is that when you receive it or when you get it out of its packaging, you can see straight away what the design of the backdrop is. So can you see here? So without me having to get it out and unfold it, it already shows me straight away what the design is. So if they're folded away neatly, and I have got lots and lots of different backdrops, so sometimes I have to go through my library of backdrops and get the one out that my client's chosen, I can quickly look through if they're folded correctly like this and just have a look at the design here without having to get it all out completely and unfold it. It shows you straight away here. So can you see that? What I love about these backdrops is they are a fabric material, and the fabric is actually quite thick, so you can tell that it's premium quality. Also, if you don't have a system like mine where you can use magnets with metal strips to just put it up on a frame, they have a loop sewn in ready, so you can just put a bar through there on a backdrop support system, stick a bar through and that'll hold it up. So that's really good. Can you see there with the stitching? It's stitched in. So that's really handy. So you don't have to have backdrop clamps even. You could just stick the bar through and hang it. So I've chosen a nice big size. I really like to have a big area that I can photograph in, so I'm not limited with the movement of the child. So I do like a nice big backdrop. So I'm going to set it up and show you what it looks like. So I just wanted to show you what the backdrop looks like straight out of the packaging. As you can see, there's quite a lot of wrinkles in it, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like straight from the packaging. Usually I would steam it all first and iron it and get it set up, but this is what it looks like. So you can see that there's some lines where it's been folded. It's actually not that bad, but it definitely needs an iron. It just shows you that you don't have to do that much work to get it out. So these are a great solution. I've used backdrops in the past from other suppliers that have been like a vinyl material, and they're an absolute nightmare to use. The fabric is so much easier because you can iron them. The creases come out really quickly, and I find that, you know, you can wash them, the coloration stays the same. When I iron the vinyl backdrop, sometimes the dye will come out on my iron. It doesn't happen with these, and they just last, you know, they last much longer. They're a great investment. Hopefully you can see the size of the backdrop that I've ordered. nice big size, 3 meters by 2 meters. The great thing about Katebackdrops is they do so many different sizes, so measure your space and see what you're going to need. They do bigger than this, they do smaller than this, so it's tailored to the size of your photography studio. With the frame that I've got set up behind me, this is the size that I need, and like I said before, I don't like to be limited with the space. I like to be able to allow my children that I'm photographing to move around, so this is perfect size for me. But yeah, take a look at the website and you'll see that they do lots of different sizes, so hopefully you'll find something good for your studio space. I'm just going to give this an iron now to get all the wrinkles out. Okay, so the backdrop's all ironed now. I'm just going to pop it up behind me using these really strong magnets, and I'll have a look then to see if there's still some wrinkles, and if there are, I'll use my hand steamer to get them out. Okay, so I'm really happy with that, it looks great. I'm just going to give it a little tweak, make sure that it's slightly touching the floor, and then I'm going to go over it with a hand steamer and get all the wrinkles out of it. So I've just come back in after yesterday setting up the backdrop. It's all nicely ironed and all set up. I'm just going to add some of these tissue pom-poms to the bottom of the floor to separate the backdrop from the floor. I'm probably going to have to use a white vinyl backdrop on the floor as well, because I don't think that this matches very well with my studio brown floor. So I'm just going to get it all set up and I'll show you how it looks complete.